Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Empyrion, Galactic Survival. Whoa, I am Zystars, and we are still on the Star Salvage mod. Today's an exciting day, ladies and gentlemen, because it is done. We have completed, well, Kablamis, which is also exciting, but we have completed in the block thingy. Why is that in there? Pardon my squirrelness. Where are you? The junk shuttle. Why don't I have a hotbar? Oh, that's why. Bam. All right. Jesus. Okay, let's go. What? Why is that there? Go out here. T. Oh my. It is good size. Like it's not tiny like I was afraid it would be. Look at that thing. That has got space. That's what we call space, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. We got to go more like this. I might need to pull those sugar honey iced tea. Why is it so big? Another object is in the spawn area. Okay. Let's pull up these. I wanted the lights out here so I could have, well, you know, light, but that does not appear. What the hell? Why is this being weird? Okay, now let's try it. There we are. Bam. Oh, that pissed off the inner space, guys. All right, let's see what this shuttle's got to offer. Let's see, let's hit T. Oh, I just turned off the base. All right, lights are on. That was weird. All right. Okay, so it's made of hardened steel. There's the cockpit. It's got cargo there, Gravitron thrust drive, improved Gravitron thrust drive, advanced Gravitron thrust drive, core faction, CPU extender tier 2. So it's got all that in the back. These are unnecessary, so let's salvage those. Because it's just me playing this Star Salvage. Okay, and we got... Okay, it's got... These are descent and lift thrusters. It's got space here that I can fit... What is it called? I can fit a couple of turrets up here, which is good. It's got an in, which is even better. It's got, let's see, let's throw some blocks on here. We'll kind of see what kind of space we're looking at. Oh, good. There's no thin blocks, except for right there, but that's because we're going to need, oh, and it's got, wait a minute. Oh, it's got, well, shit, shoot. It's got a mid-range warp drive in it already. Hell yeah, it does. Damn it, and I think I just unlocked it. No, I didn't. Oh man, this thing's got the mid-range warp drive. Oh, and it's got cargo controllers. It's got 2250, 2250, and then it's got those, and then it doesn't have an ammo controller. Okay, I'll have to put an ammo controller in. Where is the warp drive at? Maybe in the back right here. It's got 3 RCS. Thrust with the Gravitron. So it only needs descent and lift. The Gravitron does everything else. And it's hardened steel. Okay, so let's add some gas to it. Let's see. Oh, we can add some oxygen too. Oh, that wasn't much. It's got a lot of, wow. Here we go. Wait, let's use this stuff first. Oh, wow. Oh, it does not have a big, that is not a lot of fuel. Okay, so it's got 4 generators. How many fuel tanks does it have? It has 1. Okay, and what kind of flight time do we have? 94 minutes. Whoa, 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 whoa! Wow! Look at this thing. Okay, it gets up to speed quick. It does not turn. Mostly probably because it doesn't have any side thrusters. It doesn't turn much well, but it does side to side really well. Where are we looking on CPU? Ooh, sweet mama. Turrets are not going on this thing. It does have a blonger though. No turrets until I find tier 3. And it's got a warp core, so I don't need to worry about that. It does not have a shield generator, but I can't have that till I get tier 3 either. Okay. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's not great, but it's fine for now. I don't think it's got a fridge either. Let's see, equipment. It has a detector and a wireless. That's it. Okay, so this thing needs a fridge, and it needs an armor locker. It needs an oxygen locker. There's room for that. There's room for all of that right here. My main problem is that it doesn't have any way to defend itself. Like, it's run away. Run or die, basically, with this ship. Which is fine for now. Can I deploy a drone from inside? That was weird. Oh, it's not. O2 tank. Okay, that's the base. There we go. Come on, man. Put your shit. Okay, so not from there. -20. Okay, right there. I can deploy the drone and still be warm. Beautiful. Oh, you know what? Oh, I have. I have that. I should have put that in to the thing because it needed it, but now I have an extra one. I have an armor locker, which is volume, but there's no CPU cost to it. Okay. So give me that. No CPU cost to that. It's going on. Do I have a fridge? I have one. What's the CPU cost on a fridge? 30? I think I can take 30. I didn't see a oxygen. Okay, there's no oxygen in here, but there is in the cockpit because it's an enclosed cockpit, so that's fine. All right, so we're gonna put that there. How much CPU do we have? Okay, we have a couple hundred, so we can put a fridge in. We'll put a fridge in. Now, that'll let me bring supplies and food with me when I go about. The shield generator will fit in here, no problem. And the ammo container will fit some friggin' place. Put it somewhere. I don't know if these go out or not. And I also have... I made these two things, CPU compressor. So that'll give me 1,000 CPU. So... It's cold out here. Okay. You're making carbon substrate, which I can actually stop, because I thought I was going to be making a warp core, and I'm not going to be. Okay, so if we go over here, those are 1,100 CPU each. That's expensive. Okay. But we're going to make it. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Because these CPU compressors are going to give us 1,000. So we'll be able to get one on with that. Now, if we look at the other CPU compressors, this one doesn't require much, and it gives 1,000. And you can have 2 of them. And this one is at level 20. It doesn't require much either, and you can have one of those for another 2,000. So one of these will allow me to have a turret. One of these will allow me to have a turret. So let's go CPU compressor number 2. Has to be unlocked. It's got just the green, but whatever, it's let me do it. Which will give me the ability to make more. Let's close that for now. We'll get those 2 built, the CPU compressors, and then when I need more, I'll put more in. I'm trying to think of what else this thing doesn't have. Oh, the oxygen thing, but I don't need that until I go into space. So how much oxygen do I have? Oh, this is exciting. We're going to go into space today, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I'm going to get these things made. I'm going to fill up the oxygen if I can. And then I'm going to get some ammo, and then we're going to go into space. Okay, I started modifying the ship and realized I wasn't recording, but that's what this episode is about, is this SV. So far, I have added that, and then we're going to add some ammo. That should be plenty. All we're adding is 15 millimeter, which weighs nothing. Yeah. Is that it? Am I done with 15 millimeter? That can't be it. I've got plenty of... Nope, wrong one. I've got plenty of materials. Oh, no, I don't. I am out of steel plates, of all things. That happened. Damn. All right, well, I got 700 rounds. I'm going to have to go get some steel plates. But anyway, so, yeah. And I want to make I want to make 10 times that. So no, we're going to need more. That should be a big enough thing. Now, I was thinking polarized hull shield generator, but that's like 16,000. So that's going to go here. It's 1 by 2 by 3. So that'll fit there. When I make another CPU, that'll fit there. And then when we get tier 2, that'll come out right there because we don't need it. So, and then, or tier 3, sorry. I'll pull that one. I'll probably slide a compressor in there. And I'll probably put the tier 3 ones here. That. And then I stuck an oxygen thing on. All right, so we got these. Let's get... So I had an idea to do this, and then we'll have another one like right in front of it. And that does leave room for a third if we decide to do that. Right now we're sitting at... Ooh, oh, we've got under 2,000. Oh. Okay, adding all of those ammo things did us in. So let's do a second oh. We need more computers. See, we used up all the damn steel plates. Okay. And oh, we need a paint, we need a color. We haven't had a reason to have a color gun yet, but now that we have what? Oh. There we go. Now that we have all of this fanciness. Oh, and I put in some more of these guys, right? I got that one. We got that one. We got these up here. All of them. I just kind of, there's the big one. Couple of big ones from that temple, which has got our power at negative 2 kilopus right now, and that's because the sun's up. It's like 1.6 or something. Where's our solar? Oh no, solar's not really doing that much. So yeah, no, the added ones 2 kilopus negative, which shoot, I mean that's better than solar. Even if I put 15 panels up, solar wouldn't be that good. Okay, so let's get the color gun. Nope, not that one. You can stick it right her. All right, so oops. So let's see if the palette, what is that? This one? Well, that one's not, but these are. We can do that, and then let's do the sides the same. And then let's locate the dirt orange. That is definitely not it. That might be it. And then we want... Is it that one? That might... Oh. Cool, perfect. That kind of keeps that theme going. So we'll drop you there and you there. That'll give us the, oh shoot. Oh no. We can't have you yet. We need some steel plates. I'm gonna need to go to man, I had a bunch, but I was making bullets and I was making parts, and actually we've got a fair number of steel plates here. That's steel plate. This is a POI that exists in the world, so I do need to be careful with how many of the things that I rip off. Where did I put those? Should have been right here. They weren't giving me steel plates, were they? Nope, they were not giving me steel plates. That sucks. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna have to go on a short jaunt to get some steel plates, but the real big deal. Oh, guns. Oh, that's probably what these slots are for. The Gatling guns. When I get more CPU. Yeah, I might throw a couple of Gats on there. All right. Well, let's take this thing out, man. And like, look at that. You don't need side-to-side thrusters with this gravitron. You just need to be able to turn, which the side-to-side thrusters would help with. But damn, look at this. And we're at 145 minutes, so that's not a huge amount of time. But let's see, there's a large wreck right there. I don't know why I'm going so far. Oh yeah, golly, this is painful. Like it's gonna need. So the sides where that door is, those are all thin blocks, which is kind of sucky. I don't like that those. What is that? That is something that I never discovered. Seriously? Okay, vessel. Oh, what kind of lift stats do we have? Statistics. We have 697 kilonewtons, 137 tons. Okay. Oh, that's cool looking. Yeah, look at all those lift thrusters. I think small thrusters are better, but we'll have to look. Oh, this is a cool looking shuttle. But yeah, those are thin blocks. Oh, does it have landing gear? Yeah. So these are thin blocks. So this right here, are these? Yeah, these are thin all the way around, so they could have a nice sleek design, which means we can't mount things out here. Because I was thinking about mounting a gun turret right here, but that's not going to work, so this is the shuttle. All right, I am going to link up with the repository, and let's get some steel. There we go. All right, we got it. Oh man, this is so nice. So we got 1,000 in that repository, and 17, almost 18, so 2,800. Why is all that red there? Spider nest. Oh, because the Ziraxians are right there. That ought to get us what we need. I think that's the only thing we needed for the computers. Because I had a ton of, what do you call it? The electrical parts, the electrical components. Because I took apart all those generators to get the flux and power coils. I took apart all sorts of crap. All right, so engine compartment, input, drop that in, and we'll drop that in. All right. Now, devices, large constructor. Can we make another CPU compressor? No. How many electrical parts do we have? Oh, shoot, we only have 21. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay, so we are going to need to go find more electrical parts. Damn it. Okay, well, how about this? How about we just say screw it, and we're going to go into space and look at stuff. We'll find it there. Now, we've got what we need, ladies and gentlemen. This thing, let's set the devices. Let's set the turret. Oh, auto group. Turret. Take it off predators, bases, and capital ships. I don't need you shooting all of that crap. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are upwardly mobile. Let's get the hell out of here. At least I'm pretty sure these graviton drives... Where are they? Gravity-based propulsion system. Okay, it doesn't say you can't fly in space with them, so... What is in space? Do we even have a moon? No, there's not even a moon up here. But we should be able to find components, and maybe there's a CV up there. I mean, we got a warp drive. Oh, I didn't bring pentaxid. That'll be fine. Our first little jaunt. Uh-oh. What's happening? You fucking game. All right, Empyrion just crashed. All right, here we go again. It's not good. Log back in. Let's see. Okay, it let me out. All right, now we got to remember we are rocking. Okay, that's green. That's the ghost ship. Polaris, and then we got junk fields. We got another junk field. Okay. Okay, so I think this here is going to be the same as all of the other games. All right, let's see. These graviton drives. Oop, let's turn the oxygen system online. Yep, it keeps going. Wow, we are moving. Oh, that's Ziraxian, isn't it? That, yep, Ziraxian. Ooh, and I can't turn with a ship. All right, so not that one. Here's a Polaris one. Oh, there's a Polaris one right next to me. And these are probably the exact same deals. Now, when I reloaded, it put me back in my base, right at it. So I got the pentaxid going. I'm curious about the Arachi station. What else? Got lots of space junk, Polaris junkyard defense. Okay, this is all the same stuff as the regular game. There's this SVs, some capital vessel bits. Although, oh, Jesus. Holy crap. All right, stop that nonsense. No, I never found SV tier 3 units out here. I never did. Even in this one. Like, this is a big one, and it definitely didn't. Oh, I didn't bring... I left my damn... what do you call it? EV suit. Yeah. There's no way this is gonna have it. Alright, so we should be able to pop right here and pop out. Alright. What do you have? You have containers, seats. Oops, not that. That's salvage tool. Blocks. Nope, not salvage. Ooh, let's get... Oh, we'll have to put a core on it. Small thrusters. Fun. Yeah. This is going to give me a whole bunch of electrical parts, which is perfect. That's exactly what I need to get the other stuff built that I need to build. So I can have all of my turrets. Now, I know in the other one, there were a bunch of Zirax drones that showed up. Not that. Where is it? Repository. Here we go. I'm not dropping stuff in the repository like we should. Probably didn't need to bring the tent. So this is gonna go. Where am I? Because the drone can't pick this core up. Okay. Just put it right there. Turn that off. Grab the oxygen. That's 4. That's not much. 16, still not much. What does this thing have? No, it definitely doesn't have a core on it. It's got a ton of that. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at all those RCSs. 6 weapons on it? All right. There's going to be some good salvage. So this is what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to salvage the crap out of this stuff until I can't hold anymore. And then I'm going to head back because this thing with that many engines ought to give me everything I need. So after looking through, it looks like the developer of the mod removed all of these particular space chunks with CPU, the ones that had the base and the CPU units. Like they're all, none of them are there anymore. And then there's a couple of them with thruster parts on them. Like I found 2 XLCV thrusters so far, 1 large, a couple of medium. Not that I'm taking any of them, but see what's in this one. Some of them just have containers. Oh, goodness gracious, that's got a lot on it. It's got an RCS. Oh, it's this big RCS that's doing it. That's 125. Wow. Bunch of consoles. Card boxes. Holy crap, man. That's a lot. Thought I saw something moving. Oh, nice. Take that. Okay, so the small thrusters don't do anything for yaw as far as the side to side goes. So we're not going to do that. What we are going to do is put these back now because we don't have any need for those thrusters. Go back to brown. No, it's brown. And that back. And right there. Okay. So we've got the 2 on there. We've got the 1 in the middle. I'm not sure what we're going to do with all this space in the middle. What I might do is pull those blocks off, forward, put these forward some more, block off this the top out here, and then I could put storage in there. That might not be a bad idea, another storage container. Or I could move the ammo container up there. Not 100% right now. Not quite sure what I want to do. However, what I do know what I'm going to do is we're going to drop you back down. And I did throw one of these on, so we are at 20 degrees yaw. Real close. We don't have enough CPU for another one of those RCS devices. What does this say? RCS. All it gives me is torque. It doesn't say how much, so it might be the back ones that do it. Back thrusters, and that's why, you know, you put them wide apart, and that's why this thing doesn't turn with a jack. What I might consider doing is removing these. How much CPU are these? 1500. It's not going down. 350 and 650, so 1500 plus 1000. So we're looking at 2500, and it's taking the place of left, right, forward, and backward. So what might be prudent is throwing a couple of medium thrusters on the back. That might give me some added torque. But I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to dogfight with this thing. Not right now. That's not what this thing is for. That's pretty good, though. I think we're set, ladies and gentlemen. I've got some pentaxid going. Yep. So let's go junk shuttle, pentaxid tank, engine compartment. Which box was it in? Nope. 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 There we go. Okay, that'll get us a fair distance, and then let's go ammo repository. Let's grab those. That'll do that just fine. I don't have enough CPU to put thing on, and I need what's it called? For the next CPU thingies, I need an advanced, and I don't think I have what it takes to make an advanced one of these. Let's see. Upgrade. No upgrade exists. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, that's all I need is a 50 cobalt alloy? Okay. I mean, that's a lot, considering I don't know how much I have. Let's see. Okay, 35. So I need 15 more cobalt alloy. That's good to know. And then I can have that advanced, which will let me get the CPU compressor. Oh, and I have to be level 20. But that's not that far off. Oh, no, I need small optronic bridges. Okay, so I got to find small optronic bridges. We've got a little bit of pentaxid. Not a lot, but we should be able to make it to one of these other planets to see what we got. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to Redis. First, let's take a look. Magnesium in orbit, nothing. Magnesium, magnesium, nothing. Titanium, nothing. Ooh, a Restrum in orbit. Okay, so those moons have a Restrum in orbit. That'll help me make lasers. If we have Promethium. Nope. There's pentaxid on the moon. Need a drill, though. Pentaxid. Okay. All right, what are you? Oh, you're the junkyard starter, so you're not going to have anything good. You're the junkyard starter arid. An ice moon, a barren moon, and an ice moon. Okay, so maybe these moons are the place to go. Yeah, I think we're going to end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys did enjoy it. It was a bit of a building episode, a constructing, and just a quick jaunt into space. Space seems to have just the ghost ship and then the junkyards, which is fine. It's what I expected. But it gave me the parts that I needed to get this thing upgraded and almost upgrade the base. We've got the CPU upgraded. We've got a little bit more turning capability with that RCS. It's all coming together, ladies and gentlemen. It's all coming together. Oh, you know what? This place needs a damn thing. Because if I'm hanging out in here scavenging, I don't want to be running out of oxygen. So I'm also going to put an oxygenator in there. Whoops, that's not what I meant. And these things we have, when I get back from that other planet, those things are going to have tons of oxygen. So I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for a little bit more content, and share with your buddies, share with your friends, and as always, everyone, have a great rest of your day.
Shut up and sit down.